What's happening, crypto fam? Happy Wednesday morning. Yep, it is Wednesday. Halfway through the week by midday, so smile. Welcome back to Love for Crypto. I'm Scott, whether you're watching on IGTV, Facebook, or YouTube. It is a pleasure to have you here. I'm grateful, and thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch the content. I'm a little tired today. I'm up a little late. It's probably not going to be. It's going to be about 8:30 by the time this fucker finishes uploading. So apologies. Try and get tomorrow's on earlier. But we've got a new remittance corridor. News broke a couple of days ago. I've been talking about other things. Might start doing 2 little videos a day at times. When more than one thing breaks, even maybe 3 little videos. Who knows? We'll see. But a new remittance corridor from Saudi Arabia to India. Now, India's massive. Not just a big country. It's got a lot of people in it, but the remittance to India is massive. So, on the Ripple Insights, just go to Google, type in Ripple Insights, you'll see this whole list, what I'm looking at. Top story, Saudi Arabia. India received the most remittance volume in the world in 2018, 79 billion, making it a critical and highly desirable corridor for many financial service providers in the Middle East and North Africa region. A recent Ripple regional customer event for Meena Ripple's Navin Gupta led a discussion exploring the origin, launch and learnings from the opening of such Ripple-powered corridor between Saudi Arabia and India. So, it was at an event the other day and they've had a discussion about it and that, but Navin Gupta, oh man, his accent, I love it. If you heard him, it's the interoperability of the Ripple ledger. I'm not trying to take the mick there if you're Indian or anything, I legitimately love that accent, interoperability of the Ripple ledger. We're going for interoperability of the Ripple ledger and consensus protocol. That fucking, I love that, mate. I could talk like that all day, but I won't in case you offend anyone. Sorry. Go to shared Saudi. Everyone's gonna be in the comments. You should have read the whole thing in that voice. Now I was like, I can't maintain accents for that long. I'd go into sort of another accent by accident. Go to shared Saudi Arabia, British banks, SAB, and experience launching the new solutions, lessons for others seeking to do the same. And what's next for the new corridor and services? SAB powers up its remittance businesses, soon to be the second largest bank in Saudi Arabia after its merger with Saudi Hollindi Bank. SAB's head of global liquidity and cash management, Gada Al Jabu, said that despite its size, the bank is relatively low penetration into the regional penetration, low penetration into the regional remittance market. With most customers using third-party independent providers, this lack of remittance traction was one of the driving factors between the decision to pursue and launch of the remittance products. Last June, SAB was completing its due diligence. Fucking hell, Scott. Talk work, mouth. Ripple on the beginning to frame up its product. The decision was leveraged. Ripple was validated when the Saudi Arabian Central Bank, SAMA, chose SAB as one of the 3 banks to take part in its own Ripple Sandbox pilot. So they turned to Ripple for growth. It's a mid-sized bank in India with robust remittance. I can't even fucking say it. Indusland is a mid-sized bank in India with robust remittance volume. The bank's head of transaction banking sales, Amit Talwar, said the sheer size of the Indian remittance market means that many banks outside the region are looking for local partners. It's just more and more good news. So Ripple's network effect and the transaction tracking advantages. So Ripple's team's been praised and the technology's been praised. He said it's true that power lies in the network effect. They believe that the combination of the network and technology will even allow banks like Indusland to overcome some of the shortcomings of the domestic payments network. It's critical as they look to expand its remittance business using Ripple and become one of India's leading correspondent banks. It is one little corridor after another, guys. But when you start hitting India, and you start hitting the biggest remittance corridor on the planet, it's only a matter of time before a little bit more volume comes in it. Now, yeah, the fucking remittance and micropayments, and they don't really mean much yet. But the more of them corridors that come out, the more volume and utility the XRP ledger's getting. You need to remember, guys, this is all happening, right, with Hyperledger Quilt in incubation, with half of fucking the Hyperledger tools, interoperability tools in incubation, with fucking this in incubation. We're not in incubation. We're so fucking early, and things are moving so fucking slow. Then it's a surprise that we're getting any fucking pathways and corridors. Now, we just need to give them time. Anyone can moan all they fucking want, right? People can say, oh, but Ripple and fucking this and that and this and that, right? Yeah, fair enough, right? Say what you want about certain things, and say what you want about fucking Ripple as a company, an XRP, and that tone vase. I don't know why anyone would hold Ripple. Old Ripple. Fuck you on about me. XRP. Like, use the right terminology, or you just make yourself look a dickhead. You make yourself look an idiot who just didn't fucking know. You come to Ripple Insights. If we go to Ripple Insights, I'm just going to read a couple of fucking headlines, because this is just, it's quite fucking clear. So I'll go to the bottom a month or two ago, and I want you to just have a little think now and tell me if you know of any other coins that have got this kind of traction and these kind of stories moving forward. So this is just from April. So payments innovation in Southeast Asia with InstaRem. Easing the pain of cross-border payments remittance demand in Southeast Asia on April 11th, April the 15th. Our blockchain will help banks tap into markets in the MENA. April 15th, digital assets in Thailand restriction to regulation just 3 months. Q1 XRP markets with Ripple welcomes Yoshitaka Katao, its board of directors. Ripple partners with RIA money transfer to power instant global payments. A network of networks will unleash the true value of blockchain. On campus, IIT Bombay helps build blockchain applications with transparency, provenance, and integrity. Provenance and integrity, I should say. Launching a new remittance corridor from Saudi Arabia to India. Guys, there's no one else doing what Ripple's doing. There's no one else with the partnerships Ripple's got. There just isn't. Now, that doesn't mean Bitcoin's not going to gain in value long term. It doesn't mean Ethereum's not going to gain in value long term. It doesn't mean there's not a use case for many, many coins. It doesn't mean that other ones are not going to be a store of value. It's just they're not the fucking standard when it comes to bridge assets. Bridge assets. They're fucking standard on their own network, aren't they? They're the native token on their own network, right? Yeah. Yeah, sweet. When it comes to interoperability, guys, it gets a little bit deeper than that. And yeah, there will be many protocols. There'll be a couple of different protocols. But again, what's the standard? It's ILP. Who made it? Ripple. It's all I need to know. All I need to know. So anyway, it's brew time. It is brew time. You know the script, guys. We're halfway through the week. We just got to keep letting 1 week go at a time. Before we know it, we will be at new all-time highs. It's fucking on then. Don't care what anyone says. Live long and hodl. Make peace with your exit points. Enjoy the rest of your week. And take care. Health and happiness to you and yours. Take fucking care. Don't die. Live long and hodl. Peace out. Love crypto. We love XRP. And we love you. Fuck yeah. Peace.